Okay, so for today's lesson, Thanksgiving weekend kind of thing, so I got some extra time on my hands. Nobody's doing much of anything, and if I get to the gym, I'm lucky. So I have to hurry up. Um, in the C box, we have C cross E cross G as the major 145. If you play the C shaped C, the E shaped F, and the G shaped G, and superimpose them, you'll get the C diatonic scale. If we look at the relative minors of those three shapes, the cage system is based on the key of C note pentatonic scales of notes of the pentatonic scale. C, D, E, G, A, C. Okay, the pentatonic scale would be C, G, A. I just said that. The word caged is that backwards C, A, G, E, D. Okay, so that being said, um, we go a pentatonic scale modally. Okay, so that's what this does. C, D minor, E minor, but the F on guitar is an E-shaped chord, G minor, A minor, C. I shouldn't have to review this even for myself, but it's C minor, D minor, E minor, then slide that E minor up to an E major shaped F, G major, A minor shaped A minor. The half diminished is kind of like a D minor shape, but add the 7. You have to do a substitution, so we'll get to that, but it's something like pretty much just play the D minor shape, but instead, I still have a couple of cuts healing on my fingers, but it's like that. Just replace the 6 with the 7 of the root numbering, and then C again. We go to the next shape over. However, I'm doing the shapes here. I think it's C, E, A. So it's going in fourths here. The fourth of C. And by the way, I want to tell you something. When you look at the cage circle, okay, when we have that cage circle, now we've got enough of the circles here, we can use this. Okay, if we're going in fourths, all right, then we're going C to E to A to D to G to C again. We'll notice C, E, we'll find it over here, right here. Let's cut to the chase. These are the minors for the D shape. So the D shape in guitar is D, G, A. So here it is, D shape, G shape, A shape. Let's find that on the guitar. I'm just going to do the D as not an octave, but a cage shape lower than the C shape that you have, because I down tuned my guitar. So I'm down here. Okay, close encounter there. So the D, the D is actually a very interesting one over here. Very interesting because you get the C, E, G minor shapes of that D. So if you're in that D box, say you got a D shaped C, okay? The relative minor of that D shape is going to be the C shape, which is one letter advanced in the word caged. So D starts caged over again. Okay, so D goes to C again. So it would be D major has C minor as its relative minor. So in the key of C, that D minor would be shaped like what? It would be shaped like It would be shaped like a C minor. All right, my bad. That would be a C minor shaped A minor being the relative sixth of the D. So we go advanced in the one cage, one letter, and we get to an A minor shaped C. Okay? That's the first four strings of it. That we're at that point right now. We don't have to go all the way up with it. We're not doing the full arpeggio. I just want to talk about chord shapes. So we've got, then we go to the fourth of the D shape, the D shaped C is going to be what? Guess this. Guess this. Oh my goodness. It's going to be a G shaped F right here. Okay. And the relative sixth of that G, if that was just a temporary root, would be one caged letter forward, C-A-G-E, it'd be E minor. Okay, so that's where we get this E minor. Now, the fifth is going to be A-shaped in that D box. The D box is interesting. I'll tell you why. One caged letter advanced from A is a G minor shape down here. G minor shaped. Now this is going to be its relative sixth. So the relative sixth of the C is going to be A minor again. All right, so we're going to have that. We're going to have that G minor shaped A minor. Okay, because these are the three A minors in the key of C. Okay, so in that key of C, let's make sure we got it right. We got to shape fit this. Can't have the capo on because we're doing the short patterns for this, but it's going to work for the long patterns too. So we want to get that A minor is going to be E, second inversion, but wait, hey, we're starting in G. It better be in root. It's going to be C, A, C, E. Okay, so with that G minor shape, we're going to start that. Okay, oh, but no, these are not all three. These are not all A minor. A minor is just the C shape A minor, the E shape D minor, and the G, the E minor shape, and the G minor shaped E minor. So that's going to be here. All right, so that's what we've got here. That's why we listed this here. These are not all A minor. Sorry if I'm not awake yet. So what I wanted to show you was that C goes to E in the circle. So these are all fifths. Fifth of C is G, fifth of G is D, fifth of D is A. By the way, I'm not here to show you how smart and quick I am. I'm here to teach you this stuff so you can know that it exists and the charts exist. And by the way, you can go to the link below, like and subscribe, and also go to the follow the instructions to get to my YouTube, not my YouTube, my Facebook group page, and you can view the charts there additionally, aside from muddling through them on the videos. I want to show you that the fifth of A is the E string shape, and they just build on top of one another. These are like strings. You know, this is just like an imaginary guitar here with the 11 strings or something. So that C shape is here, and then the fifth of C is the G shape, which is on top of that. The fifth of G is the D shape on top of that G. Then we go into the long patterns here. We go into the subroutine, right? We come out with the A pattern there. Let's put it right there. Here's our A. Here's our A patterns, just 5, 6 in the short patterns. And then we go back to E. The fifth of A is E again now, but look, the fifth of E is C. So you go up to the C letter. The fifth of, there is no cage shape for B. The fifth of the B E note